Hi guys, it's Amazing Purple Girl back with Kathy Rain. This is episode 8 and I will once again I am recording with all the windows open because we're experiencing a second week of heat wave. So you may hear dog barking. If an aeroplane goes over, I will pause and resume when that has stopped because the aeroplanes are flipping noisy where I am. I don't know why, but being on a flight path, they're just so noisy. Go away. But the dog hopefully isn't too distracting. And there's no washing machines or dishwashers on at the moment, so you won't be getting that noise. And I'm not cooking, so no oven. Things that have been interrupted by in the past. And the doorbell should not be ringing at this time of day. Anyway, so we found Charles Wade and we got to speak to him, and now we know who Cocky is, and that's Jimmy, I think it's Jimmy Cochran. So it kind of makes sense that he's cocky. But we're going to go to the nature reserve next. Just because we can. Oh, this is pretty. Right. So it's definitely here. There's that flower. Yes, Kathy?
Well, this is it. This is where the picture was taken.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying.
I'm not sure what I expected to find here.
Well, there's a spade in the ground.
I need to clear my head.
Oh, no, you're gonna do that. Okay. Don't agree with it. Oh, he's from the dream.
What the?
Why, hello there. You have laid eyes on this dapper fellow once before, haven't you?
Yep. In a dream. I think the top one.
Nope, just no. I'd remember a creepy bald dude with makeup.
Makeup?
Memories can deceive, Kathy. Dig deeper.
You know
Who are you? How do you know my name?
It is my calling to know people like you. Those shackled by their past, yet yearning for change.
Okay.
I feel strange. Am I dreaming?
It's the mending.
What?
I will try to facilitate.
Okay.
You're not real. I'm lying asleep in my bed right now.
You're not.
Focus, Kathy. Listen to the drowned girl.
This game gets weirder
You
and
mean
weirder.
Lily? What about her?
She's the one who slipped away, filled with secrets. While she may be free in death, her cold, wet hands still trap many in painful ignorance.
Oh.
What is this, Woodstock poetry slam? Mine speaking like a normal person?
I don't think he can.
I knew you wouldn't disappoint. I'm glad, given how much trouble I went through to be here. You see, my name was taken from me, so I claimed a color in its stead.
Wow.
The next time we meet, you'll know the exact hue of red. You're on the right path, Kathy. Follow your grandfather, and everything will work out in the end.
You is weird, mate. Okay. Why are we here?
Wait, what? How did I get here?
I'd like to know that.
Am I going crazy? Am I turning into Mom?
Well, I didn't want to come here. Do we go along with it?
Oh, hello, dear. Glad to see you again so soon.
Hi, Grandma. I just thought I'd drop by.
Yeah.
Sure, hon. Stay as long as you'd like.
Yeah, that's another thing. We came from the campus, didn't we? So we weren't even here. She might be able to help. Very odd.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is? He was a friend of Grandpa's.
Oh, I did remember, right.
I believe he teaches at the flight school these days.
I don't think so, at least not anymore. I was told he was
Oh, yeah.
placed in a mental
I knew that.
facility.
Really? He always struck me as a kind man. Maybe a bit nervous and on edge, but not crazy.
There's more. I found out that Jimmy asked Grandpa for help not long before Grandpa ended up in that wheelchair. Jimmy sounded really desperate. I'm sure what happened to Grandpa that night had something to do with his cry for help.
You should go find the man, and surely he must know something.
That's the plan. I just wondered if there's anything else you think I should know about him.
Not really. We haven't stayed in touch since Joseph was injured. I know that he had a wife, Agatha, and a son, James. Agatha passed away from cancer years ago, but as far as I know, James still lives in the city with his family.
Okay, thanks, Grandma. I don't see a reason to ask her about that.
I thought I'd rule it out.
Bye, Grandma. I'll be back later.
So long.
Oh, I suppose this is where the phone book is, so maybe that's why I've come here.
No result for that.
Oh. Okay. Didn't help. Right. Anyway. Should we try the nature reserve again? Didn't actually get to do anything. Maybe that was the point. Oh.
Hello? Creepy bald guy. Guess no one's home.
Piece of paper.
That wasn't here
I
before.
thought it was a bunch of flowers. Oh, ripped drawing. REDMAN. Yeah, well, that was him.
A bald man dressed in red. Oh, creepy.
Maybe that's your drawing, Kathy.
Looks like a specimen of the red scythe. It's endangered. I'm not going to take it without a really good reason.
Okay. They learn that from the book.
Hey, is this shovel taken? Good enough for me.
It is now. But it doesn't show what it was in.
No.
Okay.
It's a photocopy of a book page with information about the red scythe flower. Here's an interesting segment. Another interesting trait of the red scythe is the smell, which is familiar to that of a pepper. The pollen of the plant has also been known to cause hallucinations in concentrated amounts. Native American tribes harvested and smoked the plant for that reason, but the flower never caught on as a modern recreational drug due to the difficulty of growing it.
Is that why we saw the red man? Because of the plant? That's interesting. Right, let's go to the church. Someone here?
Hello, Father.
Greetings, my child. I'm glad you decided to come here.
Yeah, but just so you know, I'm not here to join your church or anything.
Oh, I would never assume that.
Good. So, with that out of the way, I have some questions.
Anything you need. I'm Isaac Price.
Kathy Rain, but I'm guessing you figured that out already.
I did. Rumors spread quickly around here. So how can I be of service?
Start
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather in 81?
It was the work of the devil, I'll say that much. Joseph was a kind man. He did not deserve such a fate. You heard my speech at the funeral, Kathy. I meant every word. He was a great man who did much good for this community.
Did you know him personally?
In a way, he and my father did charity work together. Joseph was around a lot when I was young. They collaborated on a few different projects for the homeless and for the troubled youth, among other things.
So my grandfather was a member of the church?
I wouldn't say that, no. He was a friend of the church, but he wasn't a religious man. He believed only in philanthropy. That being said, Joseph was the person who convinced me to become a priest.
Really?
Oh, yes. I was a teenager back then. Full of rebellion, every fiber of my being wanting to distance myself from my father. Joseph made me realize my sinful pride and showed me how I should follow my heart, regardless of what others might think. And for that, I'm eternally grateful.
Okay, about Lily Myers.
Does the name Lily Myers mean anything to you?
It does. Before I was ordained, I was a substitute teacher in her high school.
Really? Did you know her personally?
We weren't close. I only knew her as much as a teacher would know any student.
All right, so how did she seem toward the end?
For one, she started skipping school a lot. And when she did show up, she was absent-minded and moody. She always looked depressed and hunched down like she had the whole world on her shoulders.
Any idea of what caused this change?
Not a clue. All I know is, when she returned from that last summer break, she was a whole different person.
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
I don't recognize that name, no.
Okay.
Do you know anything about an art theft at the Wade estate in the 80s?
I have just a vague memory of reading about it in the paper.
Might be something about it at the sheriff's station.
Care to tell me the history of the church?
I'd be happy to. The story is a fascinating one. This church was founded by my father, William T. Price, in the 70s. Back then, he made his living as a traveling salesman and was driving through this area as he had done so many times before. However, this day was different. My father held dark thoughts in his mind. He was angry, thinking of evil deeds, even considering swerving off the road into a rock and ending it all. Then suddenly, divine intervention. 3 bright lights appeared. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. The sign of God. This epiphany was the moment my father had been waiting for. He sold all of his belongings and took me and my brother to live with him here, in Conwell Springs. Soon thereafter, he built this church and started gathering followers. They began to refer to him as Father Bill.
I take it that window up there resembles what he saw when he had this epiphany?
Indeed. The stained glass window depicts the Holy Trinity, as witnessed by my father.
Do you know exactly when or where this event took place?
Why do you ask?
Was it the
Just
nature reserve?
curious. It's a captivating story.
Well, it was the spring of 1971, but my father never told anyone where.
Okay, so what happened then?
People flocked to Father Bill. He started teaching, writing scripture. The church flourished and continued to grow all the way up until his sudden death in 1983. That's when I stepped in to take leadership of the church.
I take it that the church started declining after the death of Father Bill?
Yes, naturally so. With such a magnetic personality, he was irreplaceable. But I assure you, the church is still very much thriving.
Yeah.
Looks kind of empty to me.
It's not really our peak hours.
What's up with you handing out pamphlets at funerals then? Trying to reel people in at a weak moment?
I'm going to assume you meant no disrespect, child. I'm simply providing divine guidance when it's needed the most.
Okay.
That's all I need for now, Father.
May the Lord shine his light on you.
What if I show him the photo?
I could, but I think I have more to gain from a subtle strategy.
Oh.
I'll keep it to myself for now, until I know more about this church.
Okay. What about the leaflet? Oh, have I not got it anymore? I don't have it anymore. Okay.
Impressive window. There's no doubt about it. Those are the smoky lights.
Alright. How do I... Oh, just go out the door, I guess. I think I might go back to... Well, I think...
Locked.
Oh. How do I get out then? Oh, there. I might go back to the cabin with the picture I've got. It's me, Kathy.
Oh, it's you again. Come on in.
It's me again. Oh.
No Nathan today?
Nah, haven't seen Nate all day. Probably out in the woods.
I want to look at drawings. Oh, look.
Looks like Nathan knows the strange red man. I need to talk to him about this.
Redman, Lily, me.
I had a few more questions, Sue.
Shoot.
Do you know who the red man is?
Oh, that's just Nate's imaginary friend. The Red Man has been around ever since my boy was little.
I see. So there's no actual person in town he could be referring to?
No way! According to Nathan, the Red Man hasn't changed in 30 years.
Sounds like he has quite an active imagination then.
Oh, you have no idea. He has unique names for each of the kitchen utensils. Enough said.
Yeah, you would dismiss it with that, wouldn't you?
Did you know that somebody stole Lily's paintings from Wade?
Huh? I knew he got robbed a few years back, but I thought he still had them all.
I don't need to ask her. What's your opinion on the Church of the Holy Trinity?
It's a good church. I go there from time to time. I bring Nate, too, when that boy needs the fear of God put into him.
But, I mean, the question is not that he's drawing him. How did the half a drawing...
I think I'm gonna head off now.
Sure thing, little cat. Come back anytime.
turn up at the nature reserve if it's Nate's? We need to find Nate.
Oh!
That must be Lily. She seems very happy looking up at the red man. Is this how Nathan still sees himself? As a little boy? A bald man dressed in red.
Maybe he will be at the nature reserve, but probably not. Oh, there's a bird on the roof, I just noticed. keep going here? Yeah, there's nothing here. I don't need that flower, do I?
Looks like a specimen of the... It's in danger.
Okay. Right. So maybe we could go to the sheriff's station and ask... I've forgotten his name. Her friend. Lenny. Ask Lenny about the stolen paintings.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Nah, I don't want to ask him about that.
Okay, maybe not.
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
Not really, Kathy. Sorry.
Might have to go
Well,
back
gotta go.
to Charles
See ya.
Wade.
A prominent cliff top near the highway. Likely the most popular tourist spot in the area. Conwell Woods. What were you doing out there, Grandpa? One of the oldest Air Force bases in the U.S. Grandpa was stationed there during the war. That looks like the town area itself. Conwell Lake, where Lily Myers met her demise.
Well, why have I got this map if I'm not doing anything with it?
It's the nature reserve, where the smoky lights were photographed. Route 70, leading back to the city.
Can I go there? I'm not really sure what I've learned, if I've learned anything. Well, I mean, that man from the nightmare turned up.
Oh, hello, dear.
I don't want to show her that. Do you know anything about this flower, Grandma?
I can't say that I do. I remember seeing it growing in the woods, but I didn't think much of it at the time.
I don't see a reason to ask her about that. Bye, Grandma. I'll be back later.
So long.
What do you see in this picture, Grandma?
I have no idea, but it's quite an eerie display. What is it?
I'm trying to figure that out. I found the picture hidden in the attic.
Oh, come to think of it, the trees do look similar to the ones in Conwell Woods.
Yeah, it was taken somewhere in that area. I found out that the flower in the picture matches a rare local species.
Aren't you clever? Do let me know if you come across anything else.
Okay.
See you later, Grams.
Take care, dear.
Okay, I have one more thought to ring the air base again. Which one is it, McConnell?
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi. I was just wondering if you had time to answer a few questions.
Sure thing, ma'am. Ask away.
Do you know anything about a pilot named Jimmy Cochran? He was assigned to your base during World War II. Maybe even longer?
Hold on, let me check. Yes. Jimmy Cochran, fighter pilot born 1922, tour of duty in Japan from 41 to 42, honorably discharged for health reasons. Spent some time as a civilian pilot elsewhere in the U.S. until he returned to the flight academy here in the capacity of a teacher. Mr. Cochran was the major proponent of opening up the academy to civilian students. He continued teaching at this base until a sudden resignation in 1983 for unspecified reasons.
All right, thanks.
Okay.
All right, that's all.
Goodbye, ma'am.
But he's not in the phone book.
Nope, couldn't find it.
Probably because he's in an institute. Can I phone Eileen? Oh, she's not.
No
picking up.
answer. Guess he is in class.
Okay, so she's not going to help.
You've reached Erica Wade. Leave a message after the beep.
No. Yeah, no one else. Okay. We gained some information there. I think I'm going to leave it there, back in the Rain residence, and pick this up in the next one. I'm a little bit, again, sort of lost. I know I have the pieces, I just need to work out how to put them together. But yeah, this flower induces hallucinations, which is rather interesting. So what, I mean, the lights aren't a hallucination, we have a photo of them, and this is how the church got founded, which is rather interesting as well. But yeah, for now I'm going to leave it there, and I will return to it next week. So thank you for watching, hope you're enjoying this series, and I'll be back with more Kathy Rain.